Alright, let's dive into something that just happened and, honestly, it's pretty mind-blowing. SpaceX just launched its 90th Falcon 9 rocket this year. Yes, you heard that right, 90th, and this one was carrying another batch of Starlink satellites. But here's what's really fascinating, this isn't just another launch. It's part of a much bigger story about how SpaceX is reshaping not just space exploration, but also global internet access. Personally, I think this is one of those moments where we're witnessing history in the making, and most people don't even realize it. First off, let's talk about the sheer scale of this operation. This launch marked the 70th Starlink mission of 2026 alone. That's 70 missions dedicated to building out this mega constellation of satellites. What many people don't realize is that Starlink isn't just about providing internet to remote areas, though that's a huge deal. It's also about creating a new infrastructure for the digital age. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be the backbone of how we connect globally in the future. It's not just a tech project, it's a geopolitical game-changer. Now, let's talk about the rocket itself. The Falcon 9's first stage booster, B-1063, landed safely on the droneship Of Course I Still Love You after its 34th mission. That's just 2 flights shy of the reuse record set last month. What makes this really interesting is how SpaceX is pushing the boundaries of rocket reusability. I mean, think about it, we're talking about a rocket that's been to space 34 times and it's still going strong. This isn't just cost-effective, it's revolutionary. It's like if you could fly the same plane over and over again without it wearing out. From my perspective, this is the future of space travel. Sustainable, efficient, and scalable. But here's a detail I find fascinating, the timing of this launch. Just hours later, SpaceX hosted its first-ever public earnings report webcast. The company went public in June 2026 in the largest IPO in history, and now they're opening their books to the world. What this really suggests is that SpaceX isn't just a space company anymore, it's a major player in the global economy. This raises a deeper question: how will SpaceX's financial transparency impact its operations? Will it change how they innovate or take risks? Personally, I think this is a turning point for the company, and for the space industry as a whole. Now, let's zoom out for a second. With this launch, the Starlink constellation now includes nearly 10,900 satellites in low Earth orbit. That's a staggering number, and it's growing fast. One thing that immediately stands out is the potential for space congestion. We're already seeing concerns about satellite collisions and space debris. In my opinion, this is a double-edged sword. On one hand, Starlink is democratizing internet access, on the other, it's contributing to a crowded and potentially dangerous environment in orbit. This isn't just a SpaceX problem, it's an industry-wide issue that needs urgent attention. Finally, let's talk about the bigger picture. SpaceX's rapid pace of launches and its ambitious goals with Starlink are part of a broader trend in space exploration. We're seeing a shift from government-led missions to private companies driving innovation. What makes this really interesting is how it's accelerating progress. But it also raises questions about regulation, ethics, and the long-term sustainability of space activities. If you take a step back and think about it, we're at the beginning of a new space age, one where the rules are still being written. So, here's my closing thought: SpaceX's 90th Falcon 9 launch of the year isn't just a number. It's a symbol of how quickly space technology is evolving and how deeply it's impacting our world. Whether it's connecting remote villages or sparking debates about space congestion, this is a story that's far from over. What do you think? Are we ready for the future SpaceX is building? Let me know in the comments below.